For more on this, let's bring in Gene Sperling, former senior advisor to former President Joe Biden. Gene, thank you for joining me. Okay, what's your reaction to the president upping the global tariffs from 10% to 15%? What do you think the president is trying to do here?
Well, what you have is the president reacting in a stubborn way in support of his tariffs, as opposed to what's looking most important for consumers, for small businesses, for his economy. I mean, the day this came out, we saw that the inflation number that the Federal Reserve looks at the most did not come in good. It came in at a number that would be 4.3% if it was averaged. It was 3% over the last year. I would say that most economists agree that the fact that inflation did not come down as projected is due almost primarily to his tariffs. And this has been tough for families who essentially are getting a tax on the imported goods that they use every day. As was just said, it's particularly bad for small businesses who can't hire lobbyists and lawyers to deal with these things. And so really, I feel the Supreme Court tried to give the Trump administration, the Trump economy a gift, tried to give all of us a gift, and they're refusing to take it. So everything that was keeping this economy from being strong or stronger is now more in doubt. And just to address one point you said, how does it affect businesses? A lot of people feel that because businesses either pass the cost on to consumers and higher prices, but one of the other things they may have been doing is pulling back on their labor force spending. So one of the reasons why we had the worst job growth that we've had in one of the worst job growth of the last half century in 2025, only 15,000 jobs a year, may have been partly that companies were pulling back on hiring because they had to eat the high cost of tariffs.
All right, Gene, thank you very much for that.